Maggie was somebody who really defied all odds. All of the work that she did was in the capital of the Confederacy. Maggie was among the voters and actually ended up registering hundreds of other Black women because she recognized the sort of exclusion in the conversation around women's suffrage. For a person like Maggie Walker, the recent vandalism of her gravesite was deliberate, but also very vindictive. I think that more than anything, it further amplifies the call that we have so much more work to do. It's been 100 years since women got the right to vote, and it's taken seemingly that whole time to have women of color really entering into the political sphere. The 19th Amendment, we know, was giving women the right to vote, but most notably, it really didn't want to include Black women in that. The suffragists at the time just felt that advancing the rights of African American women would diminish their own rights in a way. And we know within the history of voting rights, there have been so many efforts to suppress voters, even today. So she really was trying to educate those around her at the time on the importance of voting. And I feel like that's a little bit of my calling even still today, is to recognize the importance of our votes. After Reconstruction, we saw the first surge of Black people entering into politics. And then with Jim Crow, that was halted immediately. So in response, in the 1921 election, the Republicans formed a Lily White ticket. And in contrast to that, Black activists said that we also, have issues that we need to be in office to address. So they formed a Lily Black ticket. And that is what made Maggie Walker the first woman to officially be on a Virginia ballot. Maggie Walker did not win. The Lily Black ticket did not win in 1921. But I feel like it still left a flame of inspiration for people in the years to come. I think for so long our power has been silenced, so we don't recognize all the flaws in the system and realize how much the system is built up against us. But now more than ever, we really need to challenge the status quo. The women 100 years ago were leading the fight and lighting the torch for us now, but they saw how much work had to be done, and 100 years later, I'm sure they're proud of the progress that has been made, but there is still so much work to be done.